So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's while I was doing the live stream in the my YouTube channel, and I got some question from the subscribers. And one of the question was why I chose Batman. I realized that I didn't make the video about myself. So today's I'm going to talk about why I chose Batman. Let's look back on my childhood. I was born in the province. I was not that kind of person who loved playing games. Yeah, I used to play games, but I more on going outside. Even when I was child, like a little boy, I really love animal. Let's say for example, I usually went out with my parents or with my grandfather to catch the insect and the fish in the river, because my hometown is surrounded by nature. I usually look at, like, you know, the picture dictionary of animals or insect or dinosaurs. I used to read that kind of book. So I was realized that yeah, I really interested in the animals. When I caught like fish or insect, I put it in the plastic cage and then I observe it, and I brought to my house and I observe it. I fed them. Some they pass away. I didn't know how to take care of those insect and fish. So I learned it from my mistake, or you know, my experience. I did it in the about how to take care of animals or how to take care of insect, etc. If I have allowance, I didn't spend that much. I usually save the money. And then one time that I went to the pet shop, I saw like a tropical fish in the freshwater one. I really interested in that one, but I didn't have any idea how to take care of it. And then I bought like small fish, angelfish, and then tetra something, and then I put it in the small aquarium, and I used to take care of them. So I really interested in the tropical fish first, and then I first took care of those fish, and after that I started being interested in the big tropical fish, like arowana, Oscar, what else, the catfish. I bought those fish when they were still like little, like small one. I really love to see how they grow up fast. And then I usually went to the tropical fish shop after the school. I was in the varsity team in the high school, and when I have like a game in another school or far from my place, I search the tropical fish shop before I go. Usually my parents accompany with me, so, and then they have cars. We went there, and then I play for the varsity, and after that we dismiss in the school, and we usually went straight to the tropical fish shop. If there were like fish that I interested in or I wanted to take care, I usually bought it, and then I brought it to my house. Actually, I have like 8 aquarium in my house. I set up my room for just tropical fish. I said while ago I really love a big one, so aquarium should be the big one, right? So I have like 3 aquarium which is bigger than 1 meter. I really took care of it. And when I decided to the school, and my interest was not changed, I really love tropical fish. While I was searching on the tropical fish, I was searching on the ecosystem, or you know, related to the tropical fish. So, and then I really found out the environment where tropical fish should live, and there's a lot of kinds of animal in the ecosystem or habitat. So I also start being interested in the reptiles. Yeah, of course I love all animals. My interest is now exotic animals like snakes and hamsters, you know, avians, crocodiles, other exotic animals exist in the world. Because there was one time that after I took care of tropical fish, I really had reptile. One big event that I decided to pursue my career as a exotic pet is that I used to have sulcata, which is tortoise. Maybe I will put the picture here. So I used to have tortoise, and I really took care of them. Big tortoise escaped from my garden, and then he was found it by neighbor, because my neighbor knows that I have exotic pet. When I saw my tortoise, the shell was like extremely cracked, so it's like made dents on the shell, and I was looking for the veterinarian who can check for my pets. I was not able to find that because I'm from province. The availability of exotic pet is very rare, usually because they focus on the small animal like dog and cat. So I was looking for it, and I found it one vet near my house. But yeah, the vet was also, yeah, he had the skills, but because exotic vet study or research is not that developed compared to the small animal. He fixed the shell. My tortoise was died. And maybe because the technique was okay. I think it was good enough to fully recover, but my care was not good because I didn't have any idea. I saw meiosis, so which means there was a fly came to the shell and then lay egg and hatch the egg. So there was meiosis. We call it meiosis. If I have like specialist for the exotic animal, maybe I could save that life. I mean, I could save the tortoise. So yeah, that was the time that I really decided to become an exotic pet. And high school, of course, I was thinking of school which I should go. Vet school was very difficult for me, and I went to the university in Japan, but I was taking the animal science, and I did not give up my dream, so I was still looking for the vet school where I can study. I found the exchange program between the Philippines and then if I apply for that, and then if I accept it, and they said like, you can study vet med in the Philippines. So I was like, oh, maybe it's good for me because I wanted to study abroad, and then I wanted to be exotic vet. So that's the reason why I'm studying here. So in reality now, in the vet school, they don't really focus on the exotic animals. So it's your own choice to study, or you have to study by yourself. But I think in the Philippine situation, you have a lot of, because the Philippines has good biodiversity, so you can find a lot of exotics or wildlife. There are a lot of opportunity to expose myself to the wildlife field, so I really appreciate it. My decision was not wrong, but I also have to study about the small animals and domestic animals like poultry and horse and cattle and sheep and so on. And we don't really study about the wildlife or exotic animals. So that's the reason why I decided to have internship in abroad, because I think they had the advanced skills and advanced facilities. So I did the internship in Australia and Malaysia. So I really learned a lot. So now, even though we don't have a class, I study about the exotic animal just in the journal or my research or textbook. I'm still really want to become an exotic pet. Parang it's far from the topic because I wanted to discuss about why I chose the vet med. So that's the reason why I just wanted to become exotic pet in the future. Maybe that's all. Yeah. How is this video? Because I just I was just talk about the history of myself. Now we are in the quarantine. I'm really lack of the topic of my YouTube channel. So if you have suggestion, so please put your comment below. And if you like this video, just thumb up. If you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. So thank you guys. So thank you for watching, and see you on next video. Bye.